Now, last month on the show, you may have seen 49-year-old Paul Lindsay, who came to tell us about one big challenge he was taking on in order to raise money for the Alzheimer's Society. Paul's from Radcliffe-on-Trent, and he embarked on the mammoth task of walking from Land's End to John O'Groats. 603 miles as the crow flies, from the high point of the UK to the lowest. As of lunchtime today, Paul was 480 miles into his journey after 23 days of walking around 20 miles a day. He's fundraising in honour of his father, who was diagnosed with Alzheimer's 6 years ago, and his mum, who's been caring for him. And I'm pleased to say that Paul has managed to put some time aside on his journey, and he is with us somewhere. He's on the line. We'll find. Look at that view. Hi, Paul. Thanks so much for taking the time. Whereabouts are you, first of all?
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm at. I've got Gargrave behind me in the Yorkshire Dales. As I say, I've gone 480 miles since I left Land's End 3 weeks ago. It's been an absolutely epic journey already, and I'm not even halfway. Halfway is Thursday.
You're smiling, though, which is amazing, given given the grey clouds behind you and how much you've done. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's been, I think today's been a tough day. I've had real torrential rain and storms. It's been really hard underfoot. But, after the rolling hills of Cornwall and Devon, I got through there, and I just feel more and more motivated to raise good funds for the Alzheimer's Society. So if anybody wants to follow my journey, I'm the Hiking Ginger on YouTube.
Just remind us as well about you're doing this for your dad and for your mum, just how it all came about.
Yeah, so I've been working with the Alzheimer's Society for 18 months. I work in social care for Nottinghamshire County Council, and I want to promote good mental health, and obviously I'm fundraising, for the Alzheimer's Society. They've given me the opportunity to represent them in this way, and the giving page is currently at £13,500. I want to help them with their research, because what we're trying to do is make dementia a thing of the past. And hence they're developing a blood test instead of a current brain scan for somebody to get a diagnosis. My dad waited 4 years for a diagnosis, and this was way too long. I want people in the future to get quicker diagnosis, to receive treatment and have longer lives, as we go forward.
That's incredible. I didn't realise the 4 years. That's an incredible amount of time to wait. So makes what you're doing even more special. I mean, it was pretty special to start off with, but... how were your feet?
Yeah, the feet pretty sore. I think the heels were struggling a bit initially because I'm putting 12 kg, my pack's on my back. And that's obviously that weight's going through my heels as well. But they've kind of recovered now, been 23 days in, and I've got the odd little blisters here and there. But generally, it's quite good. I've done a lot of research into the kit, what I've required, looking at my water, keeping hydrated, using performance gels. To make sure that my body stays in the best possible shape. But, it's always going to be tough. I'm loving the Pennine Way. What a beautiful part of the country this is, the Yorkshire Dales. Yeah. And I can't wait to get to Scotland as well now. So,
yeah, James Herriot country, isn't it? Are you on your own doing this?
Yeah, I'm on my own most of the time. But I'm lucky that I've had family and friends come out and walk with me. And as I say, if you want to check out the Hiking Ginger on YouTube, you can see a daily video that my cousin uploads. You can see the pictures of the day. You can see the different interviews and the different people that I've walked with along the way. This is a memory walk for my dad, in honour of my dad. He was my best man and he's my best friend. So this is the least I can do for him in his honour. It's just like, a whole memory walk, and I've got so many different people. I think I'm a Nottingham Forest fan, and I even had Mark Crosley shout out to me the other day. To wish me well along the way. So that was quite a privilege to get a message from Mark. It's come on, Forest fans, let's do this,
Yeah, well, Big Norm loves a walk, doesn't he, as well? So
yeah.
So what's the plan tonight then? So you walk in a certain amount of miles every day. What do you do in the evenings?
So, I'm 3 miles away from my completion of the track for today. And I'm lucky enough to have a friend of a friend's offered me a bed in Gargrave, just behind me here. So I've got 3 miles, as I say, and then I've got a nice hot shower. I think it's chili con carne tonight, and more importantly, a bed. But the rest of the time, I've been camping along the way. which is tough because obviously after walking 20 odd miles, I did like 2 or 3 days at 26 miles, and to have to put a tent up after doing that type of mileage is quite tough. But, it's something I've trained for, something I've worked towards. And when I set out to do this journey, I wondered if I could do it, but I can tell you now, I can definitely do this.
Yeah, absolutely. You're doing incredible stuff. It's amazing. Just remind us one more time of where we can follow your journey of your YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, YouTube. And if you just put in Hiking Ginger, you can subscribe for free. I'm missing Nottinghamshire, so all you good people, I'd love you to be on this journey with me. And also, if you'd be so kind to go to my Just Giving page and you put in Paul Lindsay, that's LINDSAY, and then the word Alzheimer's, and you'll get to my giving page. I've also got a page on Facebook, so it's Paul Lindsay's Land's End to John O'Groats. So again, you can follow, like that page, and please give generously to this great cause, because we want to make this.
Yeah, you're making a huge difference. Well, I'll let you go and find your chili con carne and have a brilliant night. And thanks so much for joining us, Paul. It's incredible.
Thank you.
You're doing brilliantly.